Join me as I challenge myself to pray like a Christian before bed using these powerful verses, and let's see how it transforms my night. When it comes to our faith, prayer is a vital component that helps us stay connected to God. And what better way to end our day than with a heartfelt conversation with our Creator? Nightly prayer is a powerful way to bring peace and comfort to our lives, allowing us to relax and recharge for the challenges of tomorrow. It's a time to reflect on our day, to give thanks, and to seek guidance for the days ahead. Many of us struggle to find the right words to pray, especially at bedtime. We might feel like we're not doing it correctly, or that our prayers are too simple or even too repetitive. We might feel frustrated because we don't know where to start or how to express our feelings to God. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and even doubt in our faith. We might ask ourselves, am I doing this right? Or is God even listening? These doubts can creep in and make us feel like we're not good enough, like our prayers aren't being heard. The truth is, prayer is a conversation, and God is always listening. It's not about using elaborate language or reciting scripted prayers, it's about being honest and sincere. But sometimes, we need a little help to get started. That's why having powerful Bible verses to pray with can be a game changer. These verses can inspire us, guide us, and remind us of God's love and presence in our lives. We may feel like we're alone in our struggles, but the Bible reminds us that we're not. In Psalm 34:17, it says, "The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them, He delivers them from all their troubles." This verse reminds us that God is always listening, always ready to deliver us from our troubles. Let me share with you some of my favorite Bible verses that I like to pray with before bed. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This verse has been a comfort to me on many difficult nights, reminding me that Jesus is always there to give me rest and peace. In Philippians 4:6-7, it says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." This verse reminds us to bring our worries and concerns to God, and to trust that He will give us peace that surpasses all understanding. About a year ago, I was going through a really tough time. I was struggling with anxiety and depression, and I didn't know how to pray anymore. I felt like I was just going through the motions, reciting prayers without any feeling or meaning behind them. But then I started using these powerful Bible verses in my prayers, and it changed everything. I started to feel a sense of peace and comfort that I hadn't felt in months. I realized that I didn't have to do it alone, that God was always there to guide me and comfort me. Psalm 121:4-5 says, "Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you, the Lord is your shade at your right hand." This verse reminds us that God is always watching over us,